For me, art, or the art that I'm doing, is something that needs to constantly develop. The projects that I will do in the future will all be different. I don't want to do a project twice. My name is Zandl. I'm from Austria and I live here in the Netherlands since 7 or 8 years. Before I came to circus, I studied in Vienna agriculture and environmental management. I realized at one point I work a lot with my head only and I was missing the physicality in my work. During the studies I decided, okay, maybe I want to have a twist in my life. Already as a child I was fascinated by juggling. Like I taught myself how to juggle 3 balls when I was 6. One thing that made juggling very easy for me was actually that it is something that you can do everywhere with everything. The only thing that you need is any kind of object. So, of course, in the beginning when I started juggling, I used the standard juggling objects, balls, clubs, rings, etc. Then at one point I was not so interested anymore in this kind of objects. So I started to develop interest in everyday objects. For me, juggling was more a sport. That I was more interested in the number of balls that you do and specific patterns. And slowly this changed to see juggling more as an art form, as a language that you can use to tell a story. When you see a show of somebody and it really touches you in whatever way, because it's funny, because it's sad, because it just makes you feel something that is extraordinary. To go out of the theater after seeing a show like this, for me is very inspiring. These are the moments when I immediately want to go to the studio. And one thing that I really like and really enjoy is to build my own sets and to build my own props. The show we are working on at the moment is a show that's called Sawdust Symphony, and this is a show that is about building and handcraft. What I do really like about working on stage is that you can create a certain kind of world or environment. The theater gives you the opportunity to play with how this world works. So you can have a world that has a little different rules than the world that we are normally used to.